Alright YouTube, what's going on? Coming back at you with another video on a new knife. This is from Southern Grind. This is the Spider Monkey, but this is a GoingGear.com exclusive with copper scales. And I was pretty excited. I reviewed the Spider Monkey in carbon fiber a while ago. I'll put a link in the description to that review, but this is the exact same knife, minus it has solid copper scales, which is something to behold. I think it's just beautiful. One of the coolest things about copper, and you see a lot of copper these days in EDC items, you see it in flashlights like this 4.7's Preon. You can see this has got a nice patina. This is kind of what raw copper looks like. This is like what a patina copper looks like. I have the tactile turn in copper as well. So a lot of EDC items, but you do see a few knife scales in titanium in copper, but you know, they're usually aftermarket and they tend to add a ton of weight to the knife. There's some really cool ones for the paramilitary too, for the Kershaw Skyline by Flytanium, but they make the Skyline like over 5.5 ounces for a teal knife, and then the Para 2 is like 7 ounces, so they tend to be a little heavy. Now Southern Grind did this exclusive knife with Going Gear, and just let me show you what comes in the box real quick. Get a nice little card here, made in the USA, Zach Brown's band knife. Just register your knife, free sharpening for life, and then you have this who it was inspected by Taylor and his signature, which is cool. So that's really all that comes in the box. Now the knife comes sealed in a little plastic baggie, and that's because copper, when it's exposed to the elements, can start to patina. So I guess, you know, a lot of companies are doing this now. That's how my 4.7's flashlight came. They want you to be able to form your own patina on the copper, so they seal it for you, so when you get it, it's fresh. I just got this in today, this afternoon actually, so it won't show much of anything now. But so the good, like I was mentioning about the weight. Now the weight they have listed on the website is deceiving. They have it listed as like 3.5 ounces, and I'm like, that's the carbon fiber. There's no way this knife with solid copper scales and titanium liners could possibly weigh that little. So I think it weighs around 5.3 ounces, maybe 5.4. That's just an estimate. I'm gonna show you right here. Oh, bam! 5.4 on the dot. So not extremely light. The Spider Monkey's not a huge knife by any means. It's got about roughly a 3¼ inch blade and a 4¼ inch handle, but it's doable. It's a lot less than the Para 2 with the Flytanium scales. It's even less than the Skyline, and it's a bigger knife. So it's very doable. It's going to form an awesome patina. It's just going to look amazing. I am super stoked, just from everyday carrying use, to see how the patina forms on this. Now the Spider Monkey is a great knife overall anyway. It's their smaller version. They upgraded the steel on this one to S35VN. So it shares the same steel as the carbon fiber model, as well as the titanium liners. Like the only difference is it's got solid copper scales. Now the scales are thinner, and it's probably why they can keep the weight down. I haven't seen any kind of like milling out, but you can't really tell because of the titanium liners. So I don't know if they milled it or if they just kept them thin to keep the weight down, but I think they did a great job, and it's still a decent weight for an EDC knife. I mean, I have knives that are bigger that are about the same weight, but it's just the coolness of copper. You know, that's the thing that's attracted me to this. Now, the Spider Monkey, normally, I want to look up the price on the original one. Let's see here. $219. So they're not much different. The carbon fiber is $219. This copper one was $240, $250-ish. So a little bit more for the copper scales, but still reasonable. And you know, made in the USA with a great warranty, and you get premium S35VN steel, titanium liners, solid copper scales. I think this is a hit. You can only buy these from GoingGear.com. They are made in a limited number. Last I checked, they had a good amount left, but very cool knife, guys. I'm not going to do a full review because I've done a review on this knife. Like I said, I'll link it in the description. Let me give you a comparison, though, to a few knives. There's the Spidey Chef by Spyderco, which is a little bit bigger. The Molon Lab 808 and the Boker Kihon are all pretty similar sized knives. I would say the Southern Grind is actually a little smaller than all of them, maybe minus the 808. That's probably your best comparison. And the 808 has that PVD bronze finish on it, so these two look really cool together, I think. So about the same size as the ZT808. Very cool rendition, very cool limited edition. Same smooth action on phosphorus bronze washers, same solid lockup, titanium liners. I mean, everything's the same, just you get these beautiful solid copper machined scales. You can see there's some really cool, it's pretty smooth through here. You still got this relief cut out here, and then it kind of tapers into these machine marks. Really cool looking. The Southern Grind logo. This one is, you can disassemble it. It has a Torx here. I'm not sure. It looks like you have to use this special tool to get the body screws off, though. I thought for some reason they went around that and they used the standard Torx on the pocket clip. Pocket clip design is very short, but it works really well. It's actually one of the better design pocket clips out there, in my opinion. It looks like it's not going to function, but it has really good retention and it's not a huge pocket clip. So I dig it, guys. Again, I'll put a link in the description. You can just include the liner hole as well on this one for the original review of the Spider Monkey. This one just adds a little extra heft. Same smooth action, same really good ergonomics. You got some nice jimping up here on the thumb ramp. Very comfortable in the reverse grip. So, my SD card. Oh, it didn't fill up. It looked like it did. Alright guys, that's going to wrap up this just this quick video, just kind of showcasing the Spyderco Spider Monkey in solid copper. Any questions or comments on this one, leave them down below. Again, from goinggear.com is the exclusive dealer for this model, and I'll do an update video here in a little bit to show how the copper is patinaed over time. So, should be pretty cool. I'm excited. Thanks for watching, guys. See you in the next one.